When I lost my husband, Craig, to suicide 6 years ago, I never in a million years thought I would be as broken. Grief was not new. I had lost my mom in 2011, lost my dad 2014 as an only child. Both of those were very difficult. 4 days after I lost my dad, I lost my father-in-law, so Craig's dad, and that was even more difficult in some ways because I was probably closer to him than either of my parents. And then 2 years later, I lose Craig to suicide. As a clinician, a licensed clinician, how in the world did that ever happen? And I knew all the things I was supposed to do, you know, go to therapy, and I did. PTSD, I needed medication, so I did. And the struggle, especially the second year, was harder than the first. And I really felt broken. So broken that I quit my job. Not only my job, my career, I let my license lapse. If I can't help myself, then how am I going to help anybody else? And Craig left not only me, but our two young daughters behind. And so to be able to get up and take care of myself seemed impossible. Taking care of them, being a good mom, helping them, crying with them, just seemed overwhelming. So 18 months into the journey, I wanted to give up. I was no longer the person I was before. And it took someone telling me that you can heal from trauma to slam open that door and give me hope for healing. Dove into everything trauma and learned that trauma trumps grief. The reason I was struggling, yeah, I was sad. Of course I was sad. I was heartbroken, not only for me, but our girls. But it was the trauma that was trumping everything, that was making me be a person that I didn't even like anymore. Yelling at people in Walmart, yelling at my daughter's principal. I don't even think I ever raised my voice until I survived suicide loss. And then the shame of guilt of being somebody I didn't even recognize anymore really took me down to a dark place. So for me, had I known that trauma trumped the grief process and I could not truly heal until I started peeling back that part, trauma treatment, all the things that go along with that, that's when I finally realized that there was hope and there is healing after suicide loss, after the unimaginable.